After an intense late-night pit stop, where Porsche's technicians worked furiously to service and refuel the red-hot car, the number 2 Porsche 917K has won the 24 Hours of Daytona. A hard-won 1-2 victory for Porsche in this grueling race event.
Daytona Motor Speedway welcomes the Porsche Technician Service Cup. 20 of the nation's finest Porsche technicians are here for a different kind of championship. Not a racing championship, but a diagnostic one.
Structure of Service Cup, of course, we're at the point now where our 20 finalists have been selected. They've all come from various places around the USA and Canada, and we have several hands-on activities that will test competencies that a good technician should have. Some of them are mechanical, some of them are electronic, and some of them are software related. We do have the top 20 technicians in the country. We have Meister techs, we have nearly Meister techs, but they have gone through a grueling testing period to get to this point. So they are really the best of the best. Well, welcome to Rennsport in this hopefully dry day. So I'm going to give you your personalized schedule card. Each one of you will get one of these right here. This whole racetrack is just very special in Porsche's racing history, and it's very fitting that we can be here, compete right for the background of you hear race cars going around. It's unbelievable.
Once I heard that I could come down here and show my skills and get to see all these old historic cars actually run, the things I've only been able to read about and the things that made Porsche who they are, actually be able to see them run, I wanted to win just so I could get down here.
I wanted to go to Rennsport Reunion too. It's a once-in-a-lifetime event, and I had the chance to come here, and we have a nice sunny day today, so I'm pretty amazed.
It's a great challenge, and it's a way for us to improve our status as technicians.
Oh, a good opportunity to expand my knowledge base and get to see a lot of neat race cars.
I don't know, it's almost real scary with all the doors closed, and it's a big surprise going in, but just hope to do my best.
Yeah, I'm excited, a little bit, nervous, I guess, but I'm just trying to, stay steady and get through it, and I think everything will come out all right.
My event is an event where the technician has a tire pressure monitoring issue with the vehicle. The right rear tire is low on air, and there's also an issue with the computer. So there is a display warning, or a warning in the cluster that tells them there's an issue with the right rear tire. So they can go there and they can check it, and they can put air in it, and the warning will go away. But if you go back and look through the cluster, you're going to find there's no tire pressure monitoring information on all 4 tires. That display is gone. So if a technician were thorough, he'd say, wait a minute, this car has tire pressure monitoring and this display is not here and it's supposed to be here. He would then start to look for the computer issue that would create that, and then he would find the coding was bad and he would fix that. Now, to find out how thorough they are in their work, one of the things that we've done that we haven't told them about is we have deselected the radio as well in the coding. So the radio display that normally shows up in the instrument cluster, it really forces you to go to the extreme with your thought process as far as not just fixing the problem, but making sure that the car is right.
Well, I think your nerves get more of you than anything. It's probably not all that tough, but when you're in there, your brain freezes and you don't really know what to do.
I think my own nervousness stood in my way more than anything else. It was just, didn't know what to expect.
Not only good testing, but good training. You come away learning something. Absolutely.
Once I got in there, calmed down, I think it went real well.
We're doing a transmission differential setup test, seeing how well they can determine the pinion depth on the transmission. He has a half an hour to finish the procedure and do it correctly. Pinion depth is a real precise measurement using micrometers and dial indicators. And so we have to have a finite measurement of the pinion depth. He has to present it to us, the proctors. We have a window of plus or minus 0.04 of a millimeter. Anywhere in that window, he's good to go. Outside of it, he loses points. And we score them on how well they use our literature, electronic literature, tools and equipment, and then the hands-on repairs that they do on the units.
I didn't expect to see procedures for rebuilding transmissions. That was something that I was expecting more like diagnostic hands-on. That's the type of stuff that I am golden with. I love diagnostic procedures, figuring out what's wrong with the car.
Transmission setup, pinion depth, so pretty much crashed and burned on that one. It's been a while.
My particular event is where they must access the CAN line, similar to the online short take that I did, and they have to print out a scope pattern in the correct voltage, settings, etc. on the tester. It's a 30-minute maximum, and if they don't complete it, then they don't get the points at all. That's a biggie, because they'll lose 100 points if they don't complete it. If they do complete it, then the timing aspect is the one who finishes it sooner gets the advantage.
At first I started to get into it too deeply, like too much rocket science, and it was something simple. So that I'll definitely be watching that on my next test.
Actually, I had a lot of stress before the test, before going to 10th. I was scared I couldn't find the problem, but actually I found it was a little easier than I thought.
I think we're about ready. It's been a long road, hasn't it? We've kept you in suspense, and you're probably curious as to where you stood. The scoring is based upon your performance in each one of the hands-on activities. The top 3 are going to come down here, and we have a little situation where these cars won't start. You figured that out since we had to push them here.
We have the cars bugged where they won't crank over, and then once they repair that, the cars won't start either. So it's a double failure on the car. He'll need the best diagnostics he can muster today. It's going to be a challenge. He'll need to know how to use our equipment, the PVIS testers and its wiring diagrams, and where all the locations of the components are on the car.
Without any further ado, those 3 top gentlemen, come on down and pick a car. We have our award ceremony. You guys have done a great job. Gentlemen, congratulations. Have a hand. Congratulations. Okay, everybody with red shirts, get up here.